He had a mullet going when he was a kid.
I did have a mullet.
I
It wasn't like flat top mullet. It
no.
was still.
He
It
had his
still had a little
AC/DC
part.
shirt
I
with
had an
like some
AC/DC
beer girls.
I had. Yeah. I know, I've always been cool, man. What can I say? No, we didn't plan on starting a label or a store. It wasn't premeditated. It was just us. We had a band called the Makeout Party for about 9 years, off and on, with like a dozen people in and out of the band. Sean joined like once he graduated college. He joined our bands for like the last 5 years or whatever, and just following DIY tradition, we self-released our second record because we couldn't find anyone else to pay for it, and we had jobs, and we're like, well, let's put our money together, and we just did it. And, like, we literally picked up the record the day we left for tour. We didn't have artwork. We did blank labels. We did everything wrong.
It was so
we had a
bad.
loose hole 33 RPM record. Like, it's just, but it was just
Everything
a learning
has been
process.
a learning experience. Yeah.
And the band fell apart. The store opened. The band fell apart right as the store was opening, and so we just like put all our energy into getting the store off the ground. And then and Sean wasn't at the other job anymore, so we got to put more energy into the label.
And then we came in and started making tapes, and it just kind of, we were making 10 tapes a year, and 50 tapes, and 100 tapes, and 300 tapes a year, and now we're slowing down again. At the beginning, it was a gray area, working with other labels like Sub Pop and Universal and Warner.
But now they make tapes.
Yeah, now they all make tapes,
but it took 10 years until they finally.
When we were making tapes, they were laughing at us and be like, "Sure, make them. Who cares?" And now it's like a serious business. And so for the past 5 years, just been nonstop. And that's why it's succeeded, is because we're workaholics and
we love it.
Yeah,
I mean, we love music.
Every night
we want to share.
when I go to bed, I'm like, I can't, maybe this is why I can't fall asleep, but I just can't wait to fall asleep so I can wake up and start getting everything done again.
All right, thank you.
But basically, when we were still the band, we made friends with Audacity from Fullerton, and we fell in love with them. They're just like one of the greatest bands ever of Orange County, of our lifetime, and we wanted to share their music, so we again pulled in our money and put them in a studio and put out their debut album. But I still can look back and be like, oh man, I'm really happy that we met those guys, but they inspired us. Maybe it wouldn't have been, Burger wouldn't have been what it is if it wasn't for us loving them so much, where we're investing. Like for me, I put like a week's paycheck to pay for 1 day of studio time for them, and it's like I don't know that many other people that would do something like that. And that's something that I love about Burger, is that we believe in our friends and cultivating the neighborhood. And I think Pete Seeger said it, but yeah, it's like you act locally, think globally. So do everything in your power in your neighborhood and community, and watch it manifest and reverberate throughout the world. And happy to say it's worked for us.
You don't get to really appreciate everything that we've done because everything's happening so fast, and there's so much stuff coming up that when something good happens, you're like, oh,
and
awesome.
Usually it's like 5 things happening at once. You're burned out and tired and don't want to do it, and it's just a blur. We can look back now and a couple years ago, oh, that was cool.
And when they say like, oh, these guys, they invite us places because we know what we're talking about, and it's like, oh yeah, I guess I do know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for 12 years now, and so, yeah.
That's cool. We're happy to be of an influence on the industry.
Yeah.
But we're just two weird kids from Anaheim, you know what I mean? But we get around.